Here on our homestead in Orange County, California, we go bananas for this amazing homegrown tropical fruit. You don't need to live in the tropics to successfully grow lots of bananas, but you do need to have a few tricks up your sleeve if you want your banana plant to produce an abundance of delicious fruit. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 proven tricks for how to grow bananas at home so you can enjoy a bountiful banana harvest. Plus, I'll answer a few frequently asked questions about growing bananas, so stick around until the end of the video. Let's jump right in. These are all tricks I've learned from experience that I felt were important to share with you. My first and maybe most critical trick is all about location. If you plant your banana in the wrong location, you may be in for lots of disappointment and frustration. In my personal experience and in talking with other banana growers I know, banana plants need full sun in order to produce an abundance of fruit, and that means at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. This is because bananas are tropical plants that use sunlight for photosynthesis, which fuels their growth, leaf production, and the energy they need to develop large bunches of fruit. If you plant your bananas in partial or full shade, they might still grow and even produce some fruit, but if you want racks and racks of bananas, full sunlight is the way to go. Bananas also need protection from strong winds. Not only can wind damage banana leaves, it may reduce the photosynthesis process, and when leaves are torn or damaged, the banana plant wastes energy by trying to repair that damage instead of growing and allocating more energy to fruit production. In my opinion, the best location you can plant a banana is in full sunlight near a wall, fence, hedge, or another wind-protected area. We planted our bananas in a section of our back lawn in full sunlight and next to our backyard fence. This has worked out well for us, and our banana plants have produced delicious fruit. But growing bananas isn't just about getting the location right. In fact, this next trick is where many people fall short, myself included. The second trick I've learned is to heavily mulch the base of your bananas and the surrounding area. When I first started out growing bananas, I didn't provide much mulch or nutrition around the banana bases. You can tell by this picture here that everything is pretty bare. But then I learned that bananas are heavy feeders and they love mulch because mulch helps retain moisture and nutrients at the base of the stalk. Mulch can also mimic the rainforest and tropical climates where bananas thrive. I recommend applying as much mulch as you can around the base of the banana plant and in the surrounding areas for maximum coverage. Great mulch options include nutrient-rich compost and chopped banana leaves. Mulch helps lock in moisture and it feeds the soil slowly, and it also helps protect the base of the banana plant. We picked up compost in bulk from a local business nearby and spread it heavily around the bases of our bananas. This mulch is high quality and our bananas love it. So you've planted your banana in the right location, you've generously mulched your plant, and now you're ready for the next trick. The third trick to growing bananas is giving them more water than you probably think they need. Bananas are thirsty and they love to stay hydrated. In my opinion, light or occasional watering isn't enough, especially in the summer months. For faster banana growth, I highly recommend watering consistently and watering more when the weather is warmer. Here in Orange County, over the summer months, we water our bananas with an irrigation system every day for about 10 minutes per day. In the winter, we cut back to about twice a week for 10 minutes each time. Unless we get rain, then we won't run the irrigation for a few days. If you have bananas and haven't been watering them frequently, I highly recommend upping the water you provide them with to promote growth and vitality. Now, this next trick is something many people hesitate to do. This trick might be hard for you, but in my experience, it can be a helpful and necessary step to keep your banana plant focused on devoting energy to the right things. After all the bananas have finished forming, the trick is to cut off the flower. This can help redirect energy back into the existing bananas and future growth. I had a hard time with this at first because banana flowers look really cool and it's fun to watch them descend lower and lower down the length of the banana stalk, while the flower petals slowly open and reveal beautiful blossoms inside. But by removing the flower, energy may be saved and redirected to the bananas. Plus, once you cut off the flower, you can use what's inside. The inside of the flower is filled with banana blossoms and is so incredibly sweet and fragrant. In fact, the blossoms inside the flower can be used in soups, salads, stir-fries, or even to make tea. And now, my final trick takes a little bit of effort, but it makes a big difference. And that is to do some chopping and digging. Let me explain what I mean. After your banana stalk is done producing bananas, that stalk has completed its life cycle. What this means is that this same stalk will not produce any more bananas in the future. But the good news is that at the base of your original banana stalk, new banana stalks, also called pups, will pop up. As you see the new pups come up, you'll want to carefully remove all but 2 of them. Pups can pop up at different times, so keep an eye on your banana. By managing the number of pups you allow to grow, it will help control the amount of energy that is used for each pup. You can remove the extra pups when they're small by digging them out gently with a shovel or trowel. You might be thinking, as I once did, well, why not just keep all of the new banana stalks, and then you'll get unlimited bananas? Unfortunately, that's unlikely to happen because too many pups slows the banana stalk and fruit production down, and some stalks are unlikely to produce any fruit at all. This is because each pup competes for nutrients in the soil and also for resources like sunlight and water. So for fastest banana growth, I recommend keeping the one main fruiting stalk until it produces bananas, and allowing a maximum of 2 pups to pop up until you chop down the fruiting stalk. Yes, you should cut down the main banana stalk once it produces fruit to conserve energy for the new and up-and-coming pups. The banana stalk that you cut down makes a great mulch layer for the pups. I know there are a lot of questions about how to grow bananas at home, so I'm going to answer some of the most frequently asked questions now. The first question is, do bananas grow on trees? The answer may surprise you. No, bananas do not grow on trees. This is a very common misconception. Bananas actually grow on giant plants that look like trees, but instead of a wooden tree trunk, they have what's called a pseudostem, which is a trunk made up of tightly packed leaf sheaths and a thick core. Many people call banana plants banana trees because, let's be honest, they look like trees, they grow upright, and they can get very tall like trees. But they are in fact banana plants. This next question is, how long until my banana plants produce fruit? This depends on both the variety of the banana plant and the climate and conditions the banana is growing in. In my experience and in checking with others who have grown or are growing bananas, it can take anywhere from 18 months to 3 years on average. Yes, this may seem like a long time to wait, but I promise the journey is worth it, and when you taste your fresh, homegrown bananas, you'll be glad you were patient. If you want to give your banana plant the best chance of producing fruit fast, I recommend you follow the tips I shared in this video. This next question is a good one, and I've learned it's an important consideration when growing fruit trees or plants. And that is, do I need more than 1 banana plant in order to get fruit? I assume this question is asking whether or not pollination or cross-pollination is needed for banana production. Well, the answer to this is mixed. What I mean is that for virtually all homegrown banana varieties that are sold in nurseries and other stores, those banana plants do not require any other bananas to be grown nearby for pollination purposes. Many banana plants are self-fertile, although, on a personal note, I have noticed that bees absolutely love banana blossoms, and I've seen bees all around the banana blossoms on our banana plants when the flowers open. You can see in these video clips that the bees can't seem to get enough. So even if the blossoms needed to be pollinated, which they don't, the bees probably would have done the job. On the other hand, wild bananas often do require pollination, and this is actually done by fruit bats. But for home growers, this doesn't apply, and you typically only need 1 banana plant to get fruit. Another question I've gotten is, what banana varieties are you currently growing? I am currently growing blue Java bananas, which are also known as ice cream bananas, and dwarf Brazilian bananas. Both of these banana varieties have grown well and produced bananas in the past year. The ice cream bananas have a creamier texture than any store-bought banana I've ever tried, and their flavor has a slight hint of vanilla, which is unique and a treat that you just can't find in the store. The other banana variety on my list to grow soon is the Namwa because I've heard great things and I'm just curious to give it a try. If you've grown or are growing Namwa bananas, let me know what your experience has been. And now we're down to the last question for today. If you have a question I didn't answer, feel free to ask in the comments below. The last question is, what do you do with all of your bananas? This is a fantastic question. Homegrown bananas taste amazing fresh, and there's really nothing like eating a ripe banana off the cluster right in your backyard. But of course, it's almost always impossible to eat all of the bananas fresh when they ripen, especially if you get hundreds of bananas. What I like to do is eat what I can fresh, share them with friends and family, make banana bread or banana muffins, and then preserve what's left. My current favorite way to preserve our bananas is to remove the peel and then freeze them. Then throughout the year, I use the frozen bananas for smoothies since they make a great tasting, creamy smoothie base. I'm also a big fan of slicing the bananas into circles while they're fresh and making chocolate-dipped banana bites to freeze and enjoy, which have been a huge hit with my family. That's all for this video, but for more videos about how to grow your own food, I invite you to subscribe. And if you'd like to learn how to grow other fruit like blueberries at home, check out this video where I share all about how to grow and harvest your own amazing sweet blueberries. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.